Hi guys, it's James George with Creative Beacon. I've been online for a little while and I've been reading the comments about the Creative Cloud and people's response to Adobe's Creative Cloud service and how they're so upset about what Adobe has done. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sick and tired of hearing it, and today I decided to make a video response to all of these designers and design firms out there that are upset about the Creative Cloud membership. First of all, it's affordable. I don't understand why people are so upset over this. Okay, before, the Master Collection cost $2,000 to buy out of pocket. To upgrade your Master Collection when the new version came out, you're looking at $900, maybe $1,200, something ridiculous like that. Even more, I think, sometimes. It just depends on what version you had. And so, the upgrade price for the Creative Cloud service is $30 a month, which is nothing for a business. That's not a lot of money at all. When you think about it, $30 a month, even if you paid the $40 or $50, if you paid the full price of $50 per month, I spend $50 taking a client out to dinner. Why is that a huge expense for you? If $50 for your business is a huge expense for you, then you need to look at your business model, because that is nothing. There are so many things that cost $50 out there. It seems like the ability to have the best software always for $50 a month is not that unreasonable. You know, I hear people make the complaint that, well, I can't own the CDs. You know, why do you want to own the CDs anyway? That seems ridiculous to me. You always get the best software with the subscription service. Why does owning a CD mean that much to you? It doesn't mean that much, because even if you stop your Creative Cloud membership, you can start back up at any time, and you're back to the $50 a month subscription fee again. So the whole idea that this is, ridiculous that Adobe would do that, I think it's fantastic. Actually, I love it because it makes it much more accessible to everyone. I just can't see why people are so upset about this. It's $50 a month, and another argument is, well, I only use Photoshop. Well, I only use Illustrator. Okay, well, they have a thing on there where you can use one program for $20 a month. That's a no-brainer. But why not spend an extra $10 to $20 a month and have everything? Because you could expand your horizons a bit. You can get into video and motion with After Effects and Premiere. You've got, if you only use Photoshop, you can dabble in Illustrator a little bit. There's a lot of things that you could do using Photoshop and Illustrator together. It's fantastic. There's InDesign. There's so much, and then you've got the Edge Animate and all these the Muse and all this stuff. You get 20 gigs of storage online from Adobe. You also get to host up to 5 websites on the Creative Cloud, which I think is kind of cool. And you get a Behance Pro membership, so you can have a premium portfolio online with Behance, and it's included in your membership. You get so much for $50 a month. It's ridiculous to even be upset about it. If I'd had this available when I was a student, I would be ecstatic, because now it's more accessible for students. Back in college, I worked full-time, and I went to school to get my bachelor's degree. And so, $50 a month I could have afforded. A lot easier than I could $500 or $600 for Photoshop and Illustrator and InDesign or whatever. There's no more packages anymore. There's no more of that confusing garbage with the web design premium, web design standard, standard. There's no more the production or whatever all those stupid tiers were. That was hard to keep up with anyway because you were always worried did it change any? Am I going to get everything that I want out of it? There's no more of that. You just subscribe for X amount of dollars a month, and you can download everything. You get the whole creative suite for $50 a month. That would be like Toyota saying, if you pay us $50 a month, you can always have a brand new Tundra sitting in your driveway to drive. You can drive it all you want to. You can drive the Tundra all you want to. You can drive it from Florida to California and back every day if you want to, which I don't think you can do that in a day, but that's the example. I would do it flat out. And then as soon as the 2014 Toyota Tundra came out, you get to bring your 2013 back, and we hand you a brand new 2014 Toyota Tundra with all the bells and whistles. Who wouldn't do that for $50 a month? I would turn a backflip. You know what? I would have turned a damn backflip when I was a student if they would have offered this, because this would have made it so much easier. I could have gotten so much more practice in because I wouldn't have had to struggle to try to pay for it and then have to budget time in the computer lab and do all this stuff, because I could have had it on my computer from day one, because I would have been like $50 a month. All I have to do is just pack my lunch 5 days a week instead of going out to lunch, and that would more than pay for it. Just learn to budget your money. And any design company out there that says, that $50 a month is too much money, you need to close your doors, because $50 a month is nothing for you to have the latest and greatest software with all the bells and whistles, everything for $50 a month. That's very reasonable. And then some people complain that for a team it's $60 per person for a design team. Okay, what's the problem with that? If you have a whole team of designers at your disposal and $60 per person each month is upsetting to you, you have too many people, because each person should be making you thousands of dollars a month in projects that they're doing for you. And if they're not, then they're just dead weight, and you just have them sitting around as a liability. You need to trim the fat and to look at your own business and see why you can't afford a $50 a month purchase, because that's absolutely ridiculous. I've spent that on copy paper before. Oh, here's 2 cases of paper. That's $50. Okay, well here's another $50 and you get Photoshop, Illustrator, Flash, Dreamweaver, After Effects, Premiere, Edge Animate, Muse, all this stuff, the sound stuff. You get everything for $50 a month. And that's without the upgrade price. $30 a month is even better, which is what I've been paying for about a year now anyway. And I absolutely love it. I've downloaded all the CC programs that they just upgraded, and I absolutely love it. I get the best software, and I don't have to worry about shelling out $1,000 at a time. $1,000 at a time is a tough pill to swallow, but $50 a month is very reasonable. And when you break that down, the average time that it takes Adobe to upgrade their software is about 18 months. So if you take 18 and multiply it times 50, you're looking at $900. When before, upgrading the master collection cost roughly $1,200 or something like that. I mean, it was ridiculous. It was a lot of money to upgrade between one version of the master collection to the next. So you're really saving money. You get the best software, and you always have the best. And it's affordable. So if your business is struggling to handle a $50 a month purchase, you need to close your doors, or you need to restructure your business, because it's absolutely ridiculous for you to be upset about this. I'm jumping for joy, and I know there are thousands of designers out there that are jumping for joy as well. So, to all of you out there that are so upset about the Creative Cloud, no, I'm going to jump ship and I'm going to go over to a Corel or whatever. Have fun with that, and have fun with going with the number 2 or number 3 software out there, and have fun with working harder and spending more time on your work, while I make more money and build better stuff and be able to do things quicker and more efficiently. Some people just complain to complain, and that's how it is with the Adobe Creative Cloud. Really, all the people out there that are upset about it just need to shut up and sit down. And that's all I have to say about this. I'm James George, and this is Creative Beacon.